Welcome back to County Connection. For our final segment of this March episode, we are going to be talking about water conservation, and here to tell us all about it is Haley Yeager from High Country Conservation Center. Welcome, Haley.
Thank you so much for having us, Julie.
All right, so High Country Conservation Center is an excellent partner of the county, working on all types of things related to conservation, and we're here today focused on water, and in particular an event that is happening in March called Fix a Leak Week. So tell us what this campaign is all about.
Absolutely. So Fix a Leak Week really is empowering our local citizens to do exactly what it's saying, fix a leak. And that is because some of the statistics are pretty staggering on that leaky faucet in your house. So Fix a Leak Week is a national campaign organized through the EPA's WaterSense that HC3 is helping to get the word out about and empower everybody to fix a leak in their home.
All right, fantastic. So when exactly does this take place?
Of course, it's March 19th through 24th will be the national week that towns across the U.S. and including all of our towns in Summit County are participating in.
All right. So give us a sense of some of the staggering statistics you're talking about. How much water is wasted just through kind of us not paying attention to these leaks?
It's pretty crazy. I know so many of us have had that leaky faucet and we think, oh, we'll get to it. It's just a little drip every day.
Right.
But it adds up over time. So the EPA estimates that just last year, due to leaky faucets alone, it equates to 1 trillion gallons collectively.
Wow.
Which is a lot, and that's enough, putting it into perspective, to have water use in 11 million homes.
Wow.
So that's why it's important to fix your leaky faucet.
Right, and especially for those of us who live in the West, that we do have dry conditions and we do have droughts from time to time, and we know that the water in the Colorado River is over allocated, so it really this is something that's screaming for our attention.
Oh, and it's so important to Summit County too, just in looking at our industries such as skiing and rafting and fishing. 83% of that water comes from our snowpack, and we want to keep our industries running strong. And if we are taking away from that in our leaky faucets, it's going to hurt us all in the end. So it's important to fix it. And there's lots of resources too. If anyone is interested, they can head to the EPA.gov WaterSense website, and there's great tips and tricks on how to go through your home, in your kitchen, your bathroom, listen for leaks and do simple tests. And links to that will also be up on HC3's website as well under our water page.
Okay, great. What are a couple of examples of these tips that you have?
So just for citizens asking themselves, well, how do I start? First and foremost, it's important to check with your utility bill about your water usage, and give your local utility a call. A lot of towns have monitors in place that can tell you, hey, you do have a leak.
Oh, wow.
Even if you can't hear it. And then get some help in reading your water meter. There's lots of tips and tricks on how to do that. And then a fun one that everyone can do is the toilet test. So
do tell.
Yes. So if you take some simple food coloring and you drop it into the back of your toilet, let it rest about 10 minutes, and if you see any of that coloring seeping into your toilet bowl, you do know that there is a leak somewhere.
Okay.
So that's just like a simple trick to do at home, and there's many more on the EPA water website.
All right, fantastic. And then, so for people who want information about this, and actually I'm going to back up for a second. So this is part of a larger water conservation effort that HC3 is helping to facilitate in our community. Tell us a little bit about the bigger picture of what's going on here.
Of course. So all throughout 2017, 5 townships, Breckenridge, Frisco, Town of Dillon, Town of Silverthorne, and Copper Mountain got together with HC3 and consulting firm Brendel Group to create both a regional Blue Rivershed water plan and individual town plans for everyone, excluding Silverthorne. And those are all available on the HC3 website. It's really significant right now because each town has laid out a plan for how to conserve water, both for businesses and residences.
Great.
But it's super important right now because the plans, prior to being adopted, are in a public comment period.
Oh,
so
right now?
Right now, up until April 4th, we encourage all citizens of Summit County to head to the highcountryconservation.org water tab. They can see all of the plans laid out, and then there's a specific button to email your representative for any changes, comments, constructive criticism on the plans.
All right, fantastic. Yeah. Great, so people can get all the information about what their community plan is, give some feedback, and then also get some great information on getting those pesky leaks.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well, that sounds great, Haley. I hope that the campaign is a smashing success.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Julie.
All right. Thanks for coming in today.
Yep.
All right. And thanks to those of you who have joined us at home for another episode of County Connection. We'll look forward to seeing you next month.